You might be wondering why I'm wearing a suit today, but today is the final battle of the GTL, and we are facing Tommy, aka ShuckHacks123, and the Houston Teanamo. We are the BlasTea Blaziken, and I am your coach, C.Mea. I don't know if we'll win today, but we'll certainly try. We have a brand new team, brand new members, brand new strategies, and a lot more fun to come. We have a new pack of green tea, new pens, more paper, we have everything. I am indeed wearing my BlasTea Blaziken t-shirt, aka my regular Blaziken t-shirt. It's under there. Don't worry. We might be able to win today. I'm wearing a suit because it's a very special day. Maybe more than prom, maybe more than graduation. It's the Green Tea League, and it's the final match of the Green Tea League. I'll see you in a bit. How's it going, me family? C.Mea here with the final battle of the GTL, the Green Tea League. It is time. We are here today, and I even have a decent mic for once, so this is going to play out slightly differently than usual. We are facing Tommy, which, well, last time we got 100% wrecked by him, but we are not in a call this time, so we have our full thinking capabilities today for the match, so this is going to be amazing. Not wearing the headset, so things are going to be slightly different. However, this shouldn't really change much. It's going to be epic. It's going to be better than usual. Better audio, better visuals, I guess. The intro as well. Lots of things like that. More hype. The sheet of paper. The pen as well. My BlasTea Blaziken t-shirt there. And the tea. Of freaking course. So, we are ready. This is going to be amazing. So, in just a second, I will show you my team. The final team of the GTL for GTL Season 2. So, the next season is probably going to be in a year, so this is like the final battle for a long time. It's also, fun fact, the first final battle I take part in any league. I usually get smacked in the first round of playoffs. That's usually how it works. However, my opponent, Shami15, due to my really tight schedule, we weren't actually able to relocate the battle to postpone it or whatever. So he was just absent the whole week. A few things happened, and there is actually one time that he was free, but that didn't work out too well. But the other times, it was mostly on him, and unfortunately for him, the match had to be forfeited. So sadly, we didn't get a match last week for that. I don't have a battle for the semifinals. I just kind of bypassed that, and now I'm in finals. Only technically, so this isn't really a full win. But if we win this battle, then certainly it is going to be a win 100% for our team, the BlasTea Blaziken. But we don't really have a great record against Tommy. I only won against him once in a league, and that was with a very interesting match. But this team is equally interesting, so we definitely have the odds on our favor. Sides, whatever, it's gonna work out. That we might win, or that we won't get wrecked. Either way, we'll do better than last time. That's the goal. We have T-Ran the Heatran with the Choice Scarf Flash Fire. It is female as always. For some reason, I always choose female Heatran. It has Flash Cannon, Fire Blast, Earth Power, and Dragon Pulse, so it is really strong, and it has a lot of firepower, if I must say so myself. A decent amount of HP, just enough speed to outspeed, I believe, all the base, well, actually, no, it is actually to outspeed Pirouette. I don't know how to say that word in English, so I'll actually say it in French because I can. So, Pirouette form, Meloetta is a great threat. He might bring that because we have a huge fighting type weakness with the Dialga, with the Crocodile, with the Monstrosity, and the Heatran. So, we have a lot on our team that is weak to that. So, he might bring it. I know he likes to use it. So, if he does, and then we are faster by 1 point, than that thing, so that's great. Same thing with this guy here. After a Dragon Dance, we are faster than the Pirouette form Meloetta, so that's great. Gyarados, obviously. I could have chosen not to, but of course we're gonna go with it. Intimidate. I'm running double Intimidate this week. MOCs never really worked for me, so we'll do that. Crunch, Earthquake, and the interesting thing this week, we have Iron Head. So that is going to be special. It is there for the fairies. It is there for Actually, it's just there for the fairies. It just works nicely, and I don't really need Waterfall. And he has a Water Absorb Pokemon in Volcanion as well, and Water isn't even that great on his team, or against his team. So there you go. Thor, for once, I am bringing Choice Specs, and it's Quick Feet because I'm not predicting any electric type moves from him. It might happen, but I'm Quick Feet just in case he wants to, I don't know, Toxic me or anything like that. I'll be faster just in case. I don't think I'll use the Volt Absorb, so I might as well put Quick Feet on there. I have Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, and Volt Switch, and that is my handicap. So it is timid, and it is fast enough to outspeed Meloetta Pirouette form as well, so a lot of things are based on that, or that and under, because it is a very, very, very fast Pokemon. I have to prepare for it because it is also very, very, very strong against my team. I have Alligator, the Crocodile, not Choice Scarf because Heatran is Choice Scarf and double items are not allowed in the GTL. It is also running Intimidate, Steelium Z this time, so Earthquake, knock off Iron Tail for the maximum Steelium Z power, and Stealth Rock, so we have actually hazards this week, which would play really well if we can set them up. I'm not sure though, so we'll see. I need more tea right now, but let's head into our next Pokemon, which is Heavy Metal also. That is geared to outspeed all the base 70s. For this Pokemon here, Dialga, it is running male and only 3 moves, so those are my 2 handicaps, and that allows me to have as many EVs and IVs as I want. So it is modest, full special attack, and it's also decently fast, just to outspeed all the base 70s, because we have a shot at killing Volcanion after rocks with the Earth Power, so we want to be faster than that under every scenario, unless he's Choice Scarf. Or Quick Claw, that could happen. It's Tommy, so, you know, anything could happen. And a decent amount of bulk as well. So, the plan for this, Thunder Wave, we can paralyze some things. He actually does not have anything to tank, or resist, or neutralize anything that's electric type. So, Thunder Wave is actually really good on this team, or against this team. And Thor is good for that as well. Thor isn't necessarily great, but Volt Switching constantly is something that we can do. Now we have Alligator here. I've already went through Alligator, so let's go into the last Pokemon, a new Pokemon that I got from C.Mea after I didn't beat him, but after I still won the match. Tsuyosame here, and the name comes from Tsuyasa, which is strength, and Same, which is shark in Japanese, so I already had a Japanese name in-game for my Garchomp, which was Sabakuma X, which means Sand Devil. So that didn't have a T in it, so I had to find something else, and Tsuyosame works for that. So we have the Poisonium Z and Rough Skin, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Poison Jab, and Sword Stance. I didn't have another move in the end, and I didn't want to have double Stealth Rock, so I put Sword Stance because it's really good. Poison Jab with the Poisonium Z is going to do a lot of damage. It might even kill the Shaman, and all things like that, as well as the Fairies. Dragon Claw's there for the Hydreigon, and we have Earthquake because it's really strong. So that is our team. I will see you in just a few seconds, and we will start the final battle of the Green Tea League against Tommy, Shuckhax123, the Houston Teanamo, whatnot. It's gonna be insane. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with the final battle of the Green Tea League. I'm against C.Mea, not C.Mea, but Shuckhax123 right now, aka Tommy. And it's time to battle. He's surprised because I don't have my free healthcare. It is indeed true, I do not have Clefable, nor do I have Suicune this time. Quite interesting Pokemon I almost always carry, so this is a brand new team with brand new strategies, and again, I don't know if I can win, but we'll certainly try. Yes, so I will write down his Pokemon, and it's kind of slightly more difficult to move just because I have this this heavy blazer on myself right now. But that's 5 out of 6 predicted. He didn't bring the Mew. Actually, no, he... Never mind. Wait, what? Hold up. That might actually not be true. He didn't bring what? Oh, he didn't bring Volcanion. He also didn't bring... He didn't bring Volcanion because he brought... Oh, he didn't bring Jirachi either. Well, that is very interesting. Well met, young pal. You have taken me off guard. That's only 4 out of 6 predicted. Of course, the Tapu Lele and... and Xerneas combo would be here. There's also Mew. I just don't want to get 6-0'd like last time, but it could happen. It's the GTL, who knows? And if it does happen, then whatever. It doesn't matter that much. I made it to finals. That's not bad. And I have another set of finals in 2 weeks, but that's for my classes. Anyway, let me finish writing this down. Shaman there and Mega Metagross. Presumably, he might not actually have Metagross as a Mega. But the odds are there. Anyway, I don't know what he will lead with. I definitely have this Pokemon here, Alligator, that I could lead with because of Stealth Rock. That's not bad. I don't know what he's going to lead with. He might actually decide to lead with the Mew, and I'll run a small calc right now because I do want to see if Mew can do a lot with a Dazzling Gleam on myself, the Crocodile, Alligator. There we go, and that should be the right set with the Stelium Z, perfect. And Mew, is there an offensive set? Nasty Plot, that's pretty decent. Dazzling Gleam does a lot, but it doesn't kill. Meanwhile, we have the knockoff, which he might be Colbur Berry, so that would kind of suck, but it's part of the game. Now, what is my strategy? What shall I do? He might lead with the Mew, but he might also lead with something else. He could lead with the Metagross. He could actually decide to lead right off the bat with Xerneas, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. I do know that this lead here, Jolteon, is pretty safe, and he says the classic C.Mea long wait. You guys know it. I'll just try to not take more than 2 minutes, because that did happen with the Aeron match, and that was not necessarily great. But this is good. It's a really good lead, and it would do a decent amount of damage against the Mew. But I might want to lead not with that. Oh, hold up. Jolteon, I already have my set, so we'll click on that. And the volume might go up and down if I move. That's because usually I have the headset, so while it sucks, it's at least kind of neutral on that front. Well, what should I do here? I think what I'll do is, okay, Volt Switch is 44, well, that's just normal like that. Volt Switch is about 45-ish something %, and Crocodile here. Crocodile Alligator, the knockoff does a lot of damage, but it might not kill, but with the added damage from the Volt Switch, it probably should. So I'm gonna lead with Jolteon, and I don't know, he's gonna lead with C.Mea. Now he might be faster. I can't really do much. Honestly, the Signal Beam here would have been great. I don't have Signal Beam though, I have Shadow Ball. Maybe should have had Signal Beam, but I really wasn't expecting the Hydreigon there. So we could go for Volt Switch, but he does have Earth Power, and that would hurt a lot. Now, I don't know what he's gonna do with that. My guess is that he's most likely going to set up or something like that in that fashion. It's very possible. Now, how much does Heatran do to Hydreigon? It does a decent amount with Dragon Pulse, actually. I'm not sure if it kills, I forget. But let's see. No, it definitely does not kill. It just does a decent amount of damage. So I'm not sure what the switch in is right now. There are a few options, but I don't have much. Now, if he has Earth Power and I switch into Heatran, it doesn't really do much. So he might go for Earth Power. That's possible. Although he led with it, he might just go for a U-turn. Honestly, a U-turn would make sense from his side of the field. What's an Earth Power from him? It definitely kills the Heatran, but it might not kill the Jolteon. If it doesn't kill the Jolteon, then yeah, okay, it does all the way up to 85%. So I don't think he's gonna lead and go for an Earth Power right away. He could. I think he's most likely just going to go for a U-turn or something like that. I'm gonna click Volt Switch, and we're faster, so that does tell me that he's not Scarf, which is Good, I guess, because now a lot of my things outspeed this thing, so it's not a choice scarf. Now I want to see how much damage that does to him. Or how much, that did 28.6, so it's within the range of not invested. So it's not Assault Vest either, it doesn't seem to have much there. He might be going for Earth Power, but he might not as well, I don't know. But the Volt Switch does a lot, and it was the right play. So, I don't think he's physical. I think he'd be going special. He could go physical. I've done it before. It works. It works. It's just not necessarily the greatest, but it's a thing. It's a set, and it's not the weakest either. So, I just don't have too many switches to this now that I realize that Signal Beam could have done a decent amount. Let me check. Signal Beam. Signal Beam would indeed have done a lot of damage to the Hydreigon, but we don't have Signal Beam, and I guess now he knows that as well. I could go into Monstrosity. We do know that we outspeed with the Heatran, and I'm not sure if that kills at this point. I'll check again. I don't think it does, or I don't think it's confirmed that it can. It could. It could, but the odds are very low for that. He could go for a Dragon move, which is why I don't really want to switch into Garchomp. However, we are faster with the Garchomp. I think he might just land a powerful Draco Meteor right off the bat, because there aren't too many Pokemon on my team that can take it. I don't want to go into the Heatran because he might have the Earth Power, actually. And I don't know much else about this Pokemon here, so there really isn't much for me to do. Actually, Crocodile is not bad of a switch in for that thing, but he might just go for the U-turn, in which case would make sense. I'll actually switch into Heatran, and he might go. He does go for the Draco, so that's great. That's probably that is the thing that would tank the Draco the most. So we definitely predicted well for that. Now he might want to go for an Earth Power, which might not kill because he's at -2. Actually, it shouldn't kill. All the way up to 64. No, there's no way that kills. But still, the good Draco Meteor did 31.9, so I'll check to see how much that does. Draco Meteor should not do that much damage against my Heatran. Well, is he Specs? It seems like he might be Specs. He's certainly not Life Orb as well, so let me run the calcs for Specs, because that did 31%, which is crazy. So I believe he's Modest. That already brings me closer to that, and he might be Choice Specs as well. In which case, that's still not enough. Oh, hold up. No, never mind. I'm not gonna try to do some stupid things here. He's not Choice Specs. Draco Meteor 31.8. That was 31.9, so it did more. Oh no, right. That could be a Modest, but it could also be a Timid, and I kind of think he's more Timid, and it makes more sense. So I don't know what his ability or move or whatever is, but I'm definitely faster here, and the Dragon Pulse is not even bad of a play. Yeah, I'm faster, and that's going to do a lot of damage. Here I think he might just U-turn out. I think that's something he could do. I think he likes to run the U-turn. And what else would he have? He's going to switch into... Okay, I don't think he's going to switch into one of his fairy types right now. That wouldn't make too much sense. So I'm thinking that a D-Pulse here is not bad. So the Haban Berry, okay. And he does go for the U-turn. You taking forever to pick stuff made me not go for Earth Power. Well played. Well, look at that. Apparently that worked. But that doesn't mean he has Earth Power. It just means that the odds are kind of there. Now, what I don't like is he does have the Xerneas on the field, and Xerneas hurts a lot. Xerneas is not fun. at all. But that revealed that he was Habanberry, but he has no item right now. I will put that in all caps. Great. And he was Haban, so let me actually find the moves that he had, because he had Draco and U-turn as well. Now, had he not been Habanberry, that might have been able to kill. It might have also been able to put in... well, for sure, he would have been in the range where Stealth Rock kills. So then my next play would have been to set up Stealth Rock. But right now, we have to switch. And I'm not too sure what I can switch into this thing. It's certainly going to hurt a lot. Xerneas. Ouch. Dialga is probably my best bet for that. The Moonblast does a lot of damage, and that hurts. If he goes for the Geomancy, then he kills, and that's bad because he might just kill me here. I don't have much that's faster. I do have this, but maybe I should have gone Quick Feet. Well, at least like half Protect or something like that, or Burn something to be faster and to maybe even potentially Paralyze, because I really don't have much for this thing here. Heavy Metal really is my best bet, and there's nothing that's gonna outspeed this. So if he goes for the Geomancy, he might kill. My best bet is to switch into Dialga here. He's most likely going to go for the Geomancy, which he does, and the Power Herb as well. So we see that he doesn't have an item anymore, but that's definitely the position I was trying to avoid. That's going to kill. There's just no doubt about it. Maybe I should have gone like another move, like Focus Sash, but now he's at +2, and I don't think there's a way for me to survive any move from the Xerneas, so that might be a sweep from his side of the field. And if it does end up being a sweep, then this will be super anticlimactic, and maybe I should have brought Burn Heal, or not Burn Heal, but Flame Orb on Jolteon, or something like that, to provide me with the extra speed to be able to paralyze that thing. But there is nothing else that I can do. I think actually going for T-Wave is better here, but that's just going to wreck me, and there is nothing else that I can do. The Xerneas is just going to wreck me here, and he probably has HP Ground as well. But my best bet here is definitely the only thing that can potentially tank such a move is this. So I'm gonna go for the Flash Cannon here. He does have the HP Ground, and I do believe that we lose the match here, so unfortunately the BlasTea Blaziken might go down. And that just goes to show how OP Xerneas is. It really is one of the most powerful Pokemon in the league. And here it is in finals. Pretty insane. So there really isn't much I can do. At this point, yeah, there really isn't much I can do. I'll go into the Jolteon. And my best bet is to Thunderbolt and hope for a Para if I can live, which obviously I won't be able to. That's going to be another 6-0, and that's going to be maybe an even more brutal 6-0 than before, so that's really sad. Well, we're going to go and use the Z move. We're going to use all of our moves here, but we're going to slowly, one by one, die to this monster that is Xerneas for the finals. Am I disappointed? Not even. Maybe less than the last time I lost a match. I don't know. And we have all these moves to try and kill the thing, but there's really not much we can do to a +2 Xerneas, sadly. So maybe I should have prepped more. Maybe I should have gone with the Shukaberry on the Heatran. Maybe that would have worked. I'm not sure. But that's going to be GG from Tommy, and the most anticlimactic final match of all time, and probably one of my fastest matches ever as well. But there really isn't anything I can do. I'm not gonna Mega Evolve here, just because. And I'm gonna go for D-Dance. No, D-Dance is not even useful. There's really not much I can do. I could Crunch and try to lower the defense, but I'm not even fast enough to do anything. I'm just gonna Mega an Iron Head and leave it to this Fate here. He might actually try to do something else. It would be very typical of Tommy to not go for a Moonblast here and try to kill me with something else. And we do not get 6 out because he got greedy. He pulled a Tommy at the end. So there we go. It's not something he would have done unless I had my last Pokemon here being the monstrosity. So we take down the Xerneas. Sweet, sweet revenge. I'll take it. That's definitely good for me. And now he's gonna attack. But my best bet is to go for Dragon Dance, because then afterwards Iron Head kills and everything else after that. So Moonblast, there is nothing else I could do. That is the final match. Apparently we got a kill. For me, that's a victory, because the Xerneas was disgusting. I guess he just wanted to see what I had, and the crit mattered. He got absolutely wrecked with that Iron Head, so I'm glad I brought the Iron Head. I think the biggest problem was mostly that I really didn't have much for Xerneas, and I could have tried to speed up with the Jolteon and go for my cheesy Thunder Wave play, and that would have been decent, but I really would have needed either to switch in when he goes for the Geomancy or something else. Probably is what I would have done. And then I would have gotten the burn, or I would have just had Protect on there and just no Swords Dance on Garchomp. So they really he'll trade Gyarados for Metagross, and he screws up the whole thing. It's disgusting. It really is. Had he traded Mew with me, then Mew would have been the most traded Pokemon. But now we have a tie in between Mew or Uniclus, and I believe Decidueye as well. All three of those Pokemon have been traded 3 times in the league, and now he's trading Gyarados for Metagross again, screwing up the whole thing. So that's sad. I think if there's something I'm bummed about is that he didn't trade the Mew. But we do get Mega Metagross back, so that's good. Now we have a triple OU, or not triple OU, but we have triple Steel at least at some point in our team. We played well. We didn't misplay. Every play was well done. However, there really wasn't anything I could have done for the Xerneas, and knowing how weak my team is to Xerneas, probably should have prepped for Xerneas like I did for week 1, which allowed me to beat Xerneas. And the best way to do that for me would have been for me to have, well, I did have the Quick Feet Jolteon, so had he poisoned me or something like that, or set up some Toxic Spice, then it would have worked there. But I had the Quick Feet. I was half prepared for it, but I needed the Burn or the Toxic or anything like that onto the Jolteon to get the speed to outspeed Xerneas. So I guess again, really anticlimactic. But geez, the Xerneas is so brokenly strong. I don't know. We might have to potentially nerf or not. I don't like to nerf things in the GTL much. Xerneas, it's not its first time. It really isn't. And there are ways to prepare against Xerneas, and I didn't really use those ways much. I was fully prepared for Xerneas before the Geomancy, but afterwards there wasn't much I could do. So, I guess that's it. There really isn't much I can do. Maybe I can go on a call with him and try to record that. That could work. Maybe, and that would be interesting to see. I don't know if I can just switch my my microphone, but I can try it. If not, then that is going to be the game. And oh, I don't really want to do an outro right now, but just in case, I'll just do it really flat. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, don't do drugs, do green tea. Now I'm gonna try to actually set up the call, because that would be really interesting, because that's his 2nd time winning the GTL, 2 times in a row. Well, I'll be, let me try to fix that. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Tommy, aka Shuckaxe123, the coach of the Houston Teanamo, and we are here with the post-final game, post-Season 2 talk, I guess. I don't know, but Tommy's here, and I had to switch to my headset, so there were a lot of issues with that. But it all works. So you had a few questions for me, I guess?
Wait, did I?
Oh, you were asking me about the Geomancy.
Oh, so how did you feel about that last Geomancy that I did?
I didn't feel much. I expected it. I half predicted you to pull some random BS like that, and I attacked with Iron Head. The crit mattered though, and I'm really happy about that because I was actually able to take down your stupid Xerneas with that. But it didn't. That didn't matter because if I had Gyarados and another Pokemon, you would have attacked and then pulled your BS on the last turn. That I know for a fact. So yeah, it's not like Gyarados beforehand I would have won me the match. No.
Just know I count everything. See if I could kill your Gyarados, even if you were at +1. So I made sure every single one of my monsters are okay with it, and then I went ahead and clicked the Omixi. You're if you went for Dragon Dance Waterfall, you can't kill the.
Yeah, but I'm also slower.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so you had it good there. So what I should have done, I had the Quick Feed Jolteon, but I didn't have the Burn Flame Orb or anything like that. I just had Quick Feed in case. Yeah, I know you figured that out, and
And you were Choice Scarf Keytrain.
Yes, I was as well. Still, I have played really well this match. Considering I couldn't beat your journey as long as you pulled that BS, I probably should have done like week 1 and brought the like super fast Jolteon set.
No, you should. Realistically, that Jolteon set wouldn't help you. What you need.
Oh no! It's just with that Jolteon set. Yes, or with that Jolteon set, what I do is I have Thunder Wave, and granted, if it lands, then your Xerneas can then get killed by pretty much anything on my team. Because I had so many ways to Oko Xerneas, but I didn't have too many ways to outspeed +2 Xerneas, and the only way I had was that Jolteon, which I probably should have brought, honestly, but I really like the power from the choice specs. Yes.
Yeah, if you ran that set, you would have had to get the Xerneas down with the Thunder Wave, plus you would have had to get the, you definitely would have had to get the Metagross down with that set.
Yes, yeah. So I was on the GTL thing, and I realized I didn't have my proper other setup. I wanted to have the nice desktop background, because I do have this amazing Blaziken picture. So now I switched over to it, but that's better. Anyway, yeah, no, the match went...
Did you look at my nickname?
Not yet.
Alright, I have T-Sucks the Xerneas, T is Baka, the Tapu Lele, T is Lame the Mew, T is Meh, the Hydreigon, T is Hate the Metagross, and T is Gross the Shaman.
Why did you not have T is Gross for Metagross? I'm ashamed of you.
Because I wanted to make you upset. I told you at the beginning of the game, you're gonna hate me after this.
Oh, I thought it was just like the random Xerneas crap. Well, honestly, you know, with my team, there wasn't, like, I could prevent the Xerneas, but after the setup, there really wasn't much I could do.
And then I had Bright Powder Tapu Lele.
Why? That's odd. So, for my team, okay, which Pokemon did I bring? I had the Heatran.
I had Transform Mew.
Okay, you actually did bring that. Congrats. So, so I had,
Baton Pass, Taunt, Transform. That way, if you brought the Clefable set, I can just psych up your Clefable and then Baton Pass out into my Metagross, and then my Metagross gets all of your evasion. And if you manage to set up on your Gyarados or something like that, or set up on anything that you have, randomly.
Yeah, I expected that. So I actually had Swords Dance Garchomp. Interestingly enough, that's just Swords Dance was fodder. I didn't need the Swords Dance. I had Poisonium Z.
Well, if you would have used Swords Dance, I would have got the Transform on you, and then it would have been a speed tie to see who wins the game.
A speed tie?
Yeah, because I'm not running Scarf on it. I have Cobra Berry.
Yeah, well, I would have been faster by one point. Don't forget, Garchomp is 1 or 2 speed.
No, but Transform.
Oh, yeah, that's a good. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, that's a good point.
Minus health.
Great. Yeah, that is a good point. I forgot about that. Well, I didn't forget, but momentarily, right now, I did forget. So you can't see, but I am wearing my amazing suit. There was this whole psych up thing before the match. Maybe not as much as versus Xiaomi in the FBL. It wasn't as epic. But I am wearing my full-on suit, and I'm happy that I didn't get 6-0'd. Were you surprised by the critical hit on the Iron Head? Slightly.
No.
It wouldn't have killed. It would not have killed with
Were
I
you
mean,
surprised
okay.
by the crit on the Moonblast?
Well, yeah, that's a good point, because with the... Which crit? Didn't see. But, that's a good point. With the Geomancy, yeah, it didn't really matter, actually, because I could have gone for a second one, and even at +2, you would have outsped, so... That's a good point. Maybe Focus, Sash, Dragon Dance, Gyarados would have beaten you there.
No, it wouldn't have. I can guarantee you it would
At
not.
+2? I don't know.
You would have had... Okay, did you have Waterfall?
No.
Then yeah, there's no way you beat me without maybe an Iron Head flinch on the Chain and Anian.
Right, no, that's a good point. I didn't have much for that. But, yeah, no, nonetheless, I think it was a great match. I mean, you can clearly see that I was playing well. I didn't misplay. I did with what I had.
I feel like that Heatran going for Dragon Pulse was a misplay.
I really had nothing else.
Yeah, but
it could have killed if you didn't have the Habanberry, but it's true that it's set up into your Xerneas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you kill me, I get the same exact result. So the fact that you had a Scarf Heatran, like, that's fine. Scarf Heatran's pretty decent into my team. But the problem with it is, if you, like, have it out, and I see what move you're going for, it just lets me set up my Xerneas.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, there really wasn't much I could have done for that. Maybe going for the,
Yeah, you would have had to not been in on the Heatran in order
yeah, Woody shook a berry. I don't think it would have mattered at 62%. I think you would have still killed with the HP ground.
Yeah,
I didn't have much investment.
Yeah, it should have still killed.
But yeah, no, for what I had a solid team though. It was different. I surprised you with not bringing Clefable and Suicune, and I'm happy with that. I didn't have any walls this time. How interesting is that of C.Mea?
And I think that's what your downfall was.
Surprisingly enough, yeah. But hey, I mean, I don't think you can consider what I brought a meme team, but it certainly had some interesting things. I had the Steelium Z on Crocodile.
So you had multiple Z what's it called?
Z moves?
Yeah, multiple Z moves.
Yeah, I had 2 Z moves on my team.
Ooh.
I had Acid Downpour and Corkscrew Crash.
Do you even know what Gen 7 is? I'm just making a joke because
It's okay, I was dabbing and hashtagging. Yeah. Yeah, Corkscrew Crash with the Iron Tail actually kills the Xerneas, so I had a few things going for me there.
I'm really surprised you did not bring Scarf Crocodile.
Haha! Yeah, well that's because I wanted my Scarf Heatran, which was pretty good.
I was almost 100% sure that if you did not bring the Scarf Crocodile, you would lose this game.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, although in this situation it would not have mattered much.
it actually would have, because I wouldn't have gone into the Xerneas if I didn't know that it was Scarf.
Yeah, that's a good point. I guess you did use the duplicate items clause well for that.
Yeah,
but I figured out a lot about your Hydreigon, and I was doing some good calcs, not like the stupid calcs that make me waste time that I usually do. So, no, I think I did really well. You didn't go for the Earth Power. That was a gamble on my side.
I clicked on Earth Power. I'm really happy I didn't, because if I would have killed you straight away, I wouldn't have got the Xerneas.
Yeah, that is a good point, though.
And I wouldn't have known that you were Scarf. So that actually worked out really well.
No, you would have known, because I would have been faster. I would have still attacked.
No, because you would have got one shot.
Oh, but the turn after. I mean, instead of going for U-turn.
Yeah, you would. It would have done like 68%. You had 69%. So, and that's if you had no investment.
Yeah.
And that was at -2. If you had invested...
Oh yeah, no, that is true. I calculated that. Right, that is why I stayed in. Actually, I expected the U-turn though, so that's why I still went for the D-dance, D-pulse there.
Yeah, I just feel like that Dragon Pulse was, you know, it seems like the good play, but I feel like that...
No, that is a good point, because locking myself was definitely bait for the Xerneas.
Yeah, Xerneas
the situation... Yes, the situation could have been avoided more with my amazing Thunderwave, Flame Orb, Quick Feet, Jolteon, but I didn't have that, and I didn't feel like bringing it either.
It was a good season, though.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, I made it to finals, kind of. So,
Wait, did we face each other in finals last year?
Oh no, you beat Ben in finals. How do you forget? I got smacked in first week by you, of all people. We fought 2 times in a row, and
yeah, I knew we fought.
You like traded me the Scizor or something, and then no, I don't know what you did. You traded me Latias, I think, for my Mew, and then you traded me after you beat me again the Metagross for the Scizor. That's what you did. And then you beat Ben. So, congratulations. I mean,
2-time defending champ.
I mean, you get $10 of green tea, so that's not bad, you know.
But then you see my memes. He sucks.
We will see about that. But I don't know. There might be alternatives or whatever. But hey, you won the league 2 times in a row. Maybe you'll win 3 times in a row. I don't know. If there is an off season, you're not invited. Not because you're good, but GTL people would not be invited to a half season. It would be more of a showdown tourney thing with like maybe 32 people or more people in general, and it would be a 1-day thing, kind of like the summer thing that we did. So that's potentially something that could happen in the future. I like how this has turned into a podcast. My video was relatively short for once, so I guess I might be trying to stretch it C.Mea style right now.
Yeah, just like that turn 1.
Yes. Not turn 1, choosing the lead. Turn 1 was... No. It was long, but it wasn't overly long.
I feel like you spent just as much time turn 1 between picking your move and then picking who you switch out into.
Yeah.
Than you did pick your lead. But, yeah.
I was slightly afraid of the Scarf Earth Power, but that's not something you would do turn 1, though, which is why I went for the Volt switch. I wanted to see how much damage I could do. If I didn't kill with the, if you didn't have the Haban Berry and I didn't kill with the Dragon Pulse and you would have killed me with like an Earth Power, then I had Stealth Rock on Crocodile, so I would have set that up and killed your Hydreigon for that. Because I did have Hazards, for once.
But I just wanted to go for the U-turn there, because in my head, you
Momentum.
have the Scarf Crocodile. And, no, I did not have Memento, actually. But
no, Momentum.
I did have...
Yeah.
Oh, Momentum. Yeah, mostly I just wanted to keep it, because it could still, take... I forget if it
oh, yeah, and it's, if I had Scarf Crook, it's,
It could take, like, a Dragon Claw from your Garchomp. It might have been able to take a,
No, it would not have taken a Dragon Claw, but maybe a Dragon Claw from my from my Crook.
No, it could have taken a Dragon Claw from your like if you didn't get the damage off.
Oh, okay, yeah.
To pop my Haban there.
That
in
makes
my head,
sense.
You weren't Scarf. That was the way I was thinking about the whole thing.
All right, that makes sense.
So that's why I went for U-turn to try and preserve it. But then when I saw your Scarf, I'm like, all right, I'm using this opportunity.
Anyway, you played really well, so congratulations. And I didn't play. I didn't misplay or anything like that. It's just I had a lack of counters for Xerneas, and that definitely killed me. And I think using my Jolteon with the Thunder Wave, that would have worked really well. It would have been
you
great.
Should have kept Toxapex. What?
Would it have? Yeah, actually, yeah, it would have been decent in that scenario. But
as I said, that Toxapex could have walled everything on my team except for this
Tapu Lele, yeah. But I don't like using Toxapex, and I would not have used Toxapex in that scenario.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't go for the Volcanion. I'm really surprised.
I was debating between Volcanion and Shaman for my last mon, But I figured the only reason I would ever bring the Volcanion against your team is to outstall the Suicune. But Shaman does that better. Because Shaman just speed players.
Yeah, there's that as well. Anyway, that's it for the video, guys. I'll keep talking with Tommy, but I feel like I don't want to drag this video past an hour, and we might be getting close to that. 40 to 50 minutes for final battle is respectable. I just don't want to have an hour and 40 minutes again. I'll try to put things in the video, edit in like timestamps for when certain sections start. So it's, well, I mean, you'll have seen them by now, so I don't even need to say that to you. That's my editing process. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Tommy, is there anything you want to say to the viewers besides that I suck at Pokemon and that green tea sucks?
Stay in school, kids. Your Pokemon school trainers will teach you everything about Pokemon, and don't drink green tea. Drink
drugs. Drink drugs. Let's go, kids. Anyway, hit the like button over for us if you enjoyed the video, and remember, all of the MeaX family. Comment. It's always appreciated. Subscribe to MeaX if you haven't already. Join MeaX family. It's Squad Awesome here. Subscribe to Tommy as well. SharkHacks123, aka part the half. Well, now he's full-time. He's a full-time Dragon Hakusu member, so he has his YouTube channel there. It will be linked down below. So if you want to see the 2 times returning champion of their GTL, it's down below. Check him out. He has actually his content is pretty mediocre, but hopefully it improves in the future.
It's really bad.
Yeah, I like to say sometimes that people have like good things, but yeah, your content's just Adam did better content. It's as simple as that.
I just play battles and win.
Yeah, no, that's the good thing. Tommy is really good at battles and he wins a lot. And yeah, sometimes he has stupid strategies and sometimes not, but he's good at Pokemon. He's great for that. And he has a few guys that he did with Adam as well, Dragon Gion, so that's good.
Yeah, we might do more guides when Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon come out.
We might also do the Showdown Super Cup thingy where you go through all the tiers. I might do that with Tommy. Who knows? And if I do that with Tommy, then I'll probably do that with Tommy and Adam, and that's good incentive for him to come back for at least that series. Because I know I was invited a long time ago, and I didn't have time. But anyway, subscribe to C.MeaX if you haven't already. Join me family. It's Squad Awesome here. I'll see you next time. And as always, don't do drugs. Do green tea.